Hi, you guys. Oh my goodness. So I'm doing this video at night. As you can see behind me, we do not have any drapes or any blinds or drapes in this window. We actually do. They're over in the corner, but we had to take them out last year or the year before in order to put a window unit in. And we just never covered the window back up because this is the room I'm in is my husband's. It's like his man cave slash studio. He has like he records in here for his animation that he does. He does computer animation on the side, and so he has that. And this room is a freaking disaster, you guys. And I can't. I'm like squashed in this little corner of the room, and it's a complete mess. And God forbid I try to clean it up, he'll get mad at me. Oh my gosh! And then when I tell him to like, hey, clean it up or pick up your room, he gets mad. So I'm like, ugh. But I wanted to record this video because this is my fifth video trying to record for you guys today. I'm sorry about the light. I can't do anything about that. I can't. And I have tried every corner of the room, and this is the best I can do. But this is my fifth video. The last the last three times I had made a 20-minute video on my I have a Chromebook, and I did that. Each video was 20 minutes. The first time I made it, I replayed it back so I can hear, and all I heard is like, and I was like, what the hell is that, right? So I made a second video, another 20 minutes, and it did the exact same thing, and it was just like, it was static. And so what I did is I just lowered my volume on my computer. I was like, that's it. That's what's going to make it sound better. So I recorded a third video, another 20-minute video, replayed it back, same thing. And I was just like, what is going on with my laptop? I was frustrated, you guys. I really was. And so I Googled it, and come to find out that Chromebooks have been having issues with their microphones. I didn't know that. A lot of people have been complaining about it. And but they didn't really give any options or whatever. So I was like, okay. So I actually came upstairs and I did another video, a fourth video, on my fancy schmancy Canon PowerShot something or other camera that I bought to use for like concerts a couple years ago. And I did that video, and I came downstairs and I plugged the camera cord into my laptop, and my laptop says Chromebook is not compatible with Canon or whatever. And I'm just like, I give up. I was like, I give up, you know. And so I was like, whatever. And about 10 minutes before I went to pick my husband up from work, I was like, let me try something. So I went to not the settings, but like this little area in my laptop that it has like, you know, brightness and contrast and volume and stuff like that. And it says, oh, an update for your Chromebook is available. So I clicked on it, and then it said restart your Chromebook. So I restarted it, and guess what? Oh my goodness, the microphone works. Oh my gosh. So here's this video, you guys. It might be a little long, but totally worth it. Okay, where was I? My voice is kind of hoarse because I've been trying to make this YouTube video all day today. Literally, I pretty much got nothing done today. Oh my gosh. I need water real quick. I'm trying to think where I should. Yeah, I guess I should start from the beginning. Okay. All right. As you can see, the title of this video is kind of like, it's like a it kind of, well, I was going to save my Steve Augeri story for May 18th, but it kind of goes hand in hand with what I'm going to say today. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to get it out there now. I'm going to get it out there. It's a good story. Okay. And so anyway, I have not, or like the past 4 or 5 days, I don't know about y'all, but I have been, I haven't been depressed. I have not been anxious or anything like that, but I have been so emotional, like just so, I have cried many, many times, and not because of like anything going on in my life, but because everything that's going on in this world. And I'm not an emotional person, you guys. I'm really not. Um, I'm more of like, I'm kind of like stubborn and hard headed and stuff. I do have a small little soft side to me. But these last 4 or 5 days, I've just been so sad. I've been crying and I've been like, just because I see a lot of my friends have lost their jobs, they've lost their income, they don't know when their next meal is going to be. I have friends going through issues with their houses and their landlords and it's their mortgage companies, and it's all, and I feel my heart. I want to like, I want to help them all, and I can't. I'm gonna start crying again, and I wish I could just help everybody. I really do. Like it's like I wish I had like here's 1,000 for you, and here's like 2 grand for you. You know, get them through a month or two, and I can't do that, and it overwhelms me, and just everything going on in our world, it's so overwhelming to me. And so I mean, I've been praying. I have been praying constantly for them and for you and for me and everybody else, because I do believe in the power of prayer. It works. I've seen it in my own life many, many times. And it's just so sad. Like, I've just been so sad, and it's weird that I've been that way. And I don't know, maybe some of y'all are probably like that way too. And so in order for me to what's the word? What's the word? Music. Okay. Music has been a music's a big part of my life. Like this year, it's hard that there's no concerts to go to. Well, there might be maybe towards the end of the year, but I'm really struggling without having any concerts to go to, you guys. But anyway, but I've been listening to a lot of music, because I believe music is a healer. I really do. And I'm very selective when it comes to music. I am a classic rock, arena rock, melodic rock, 80s type of girl. I don't care for the music of today. I've listened to much of it, and I think it's horrible, and nothing compares to like the music from like the 80s, okay? So, anyway, with that being said, I couldn't even listen to like I couldn't even listen to like Steve Perry, you know. I normally listen to him all day, every day, and because his music is fantastic, you know. And I couldn't even do that without breaking down and crying and turning it to a mess. Because, you know, when Steve Perry sings, he sings like straight from the heart into your heart. I mean, he sings with such passion and emotion that, you know, I feel it in my core. And I couldn't do it, you guys. Like, I forgot I was listening to, I think I was listening to Missing You off his solo album, which such a beautiful song. And then I went to Separate Ways, and I went to like When You Love a Woman. I was done. I was like a mess. I was like, I can't do this. I can't, you know. Normally his music is a huge help for me, but I couldn't do it. And so I'm sorry. So with that being said, I decided to switch over to the music of Steve Augeri. Okay, Steve Augeri, fantastic human being. Seriously, just a fantastic human being. And he, if you don't know who he is, shame on you. I mean, gosh, where have you been? But anyway, I have been listening. This poor CD. This is one of the greatest Journey CDs I have ever listened to. I know many of you will disagree, but it's between Arrival and Trial by Fire and Captured for me. I love those three. I mean, I love all Journey's music. I truly, truly do. But I love it. And Arrival's fantastic. It has Steve Augeri. It has Dean Castronova on drums. You know, I'm a huge fan of Dean. And, you know, then just John and Neil and John and Neil. Oh, Ross? Yes, Ross was part of that lineup. There's various Journey lineups, and you have to think You have to think about him first. And then Steve Augeri was also in a band called Tall Stories, and he was also in a band called Taiketo. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And so I've been listening to a lot of his music, and he has some good solo stuff with that he has even on YouTube. And so I've been listening to that, and it's been a very it's been a balm to my soul, soul, and I appreciate that. I really do. So with that being said, let me go into my my Steve Augeri story. Okay, I was like I said, I was going to save it for May 18th, but I have to do it now because I'm in a Steve Augeri mood. All right, all right. So in about February of 2018, I was on his website looking to see if he was going to be in the DFW area anytime soon. And and oh yeah, sorry. I'm oh gosh. Okay, well, I'm sorry. And I found out he was going to be in the he was going to be in Grapevine, Texas, which is about 30 minutes away, on May 18th, at the Main Street Fest, right? And I told my husband, I was like, Robert, we gotta go. And he's like, okay, and he's like, okay, fine. And the cool thing was I got to meet my Twitter friend that I met him on Twitter. His name is Johnny, and he's a huge Journey fan. And I think he's seen Journey like probably 80 times in his life so far. And he's seen Steve Augeri with Journey and stuff. And so we get to this Main Street Fest. The concert was free. We only had to pay, I think, like $10 for admission. That was it, like admission into the park or whatever, carnival, whatever it was. And I met up with Johnny, which was great. And we went to there were various concerts going on around the Main Street Fest. So we went to, I think Steve was playing on the main stage somewhere. And but he wasn't going to take the stage until I think 9 p.m. So we went to the area where he was going to be performing, and we sat down and chatted, and we enjoyed the other concerts that were going on. And out of the corner of my beady little left eye, I was paying attention to what was going on over at the merch table. I noticed like there was nothing at first, right? And then I noticed someone was putting up like this huge Steve Augeri band banner behind the merch table, and I was just like, oh my god, because I wanted to buy something, And so I just waited and watched and talked to Johnny, and my husband just played games on his phone. And when it was all said and done, I looked over. I told Johnny, I was like, Johnny, let's go get our shirts, And so we went over there because I wanted a shirt and I wanted an 8x10 photo. And I didn't know this at the time, but the guy running the merch table was Steve's son, Adam. I didn't know this until a couple of days after the concert. But so I was like, hi, and I got the 8x10, and then I told him there were various types of shirts, and I told him I was like, oh, I need a 3X, and he's like, oh, sure, and then Johnny just started talking to Adam. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen Journey in concert like 80 something times, and Steve Augeri, he's really awesome, and blah 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 blah. And he was distracting Adam, not on purpose, not on purpose. And and I paid for my shirt and my photograph, and then I was like, I walked off. I was like, oh yeah, I showed my husband. I was like, look, Robert, I got this shirt and I got this photograph. But anyway, before I went back to my seat, Adam goes, hey, can I tell you? He goes, hey, can I tell you guys something? And I was just like, sure. I was like, sure. And he goes, after the concert, he's like, Steve's going to be back here at the merchandise table. You could take pictures, signing autographs, whatever. And I'm like, I was like, and I was like, I took Johnny. I was like, Johnny, oh my God. So we were both excited about that. And so that was kind of cool, But oh boy. And I wasn't mentally prepared for that because, nothing was said on his website or anything about a meet and greet or anything. So anyway, so he takes the stage, and he kicks ass on stage. Um, he really does. I mean, I know that there have been people who have said like, oh, they went to see him in concert and he did not perform very well or whatever. Man, we all got bad days. Okay, he might have just been overcoming a cold or whatever, but he kicked ass on stage. He did very very well with every single song. Um, he even sang songs off the Tall Story CD, and of course he did Journey songs, and it was amazing. It was amazing, and believe it or not, because I was like, I think I was in like, I'm not gonna call it a row because all of us just gaggled towards the stage, but I think I was like in the second row, so I got some pretty good pictures, and I did get some decent video, and I have no idea what happened to the videos on my phone. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the Smashing Pumpkin videos on my phone. They're just gone. So is the Def Leppard videos. Where did they go? I'm telling you guys, this cell phone. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so after the concert, me and Johnny, well, I don't think, well, it was a work day. The concert actually, I think the concert was on a Wednesday. So people had to go to work the next day. And the concert got out kind of late. And, and, okay. And, so we kind of moseyed on over towards the like ever so slowly ever to the merch table, and we saw there were two women that were already kind of there, and I told Johnny, I was just like, oh, but we also noticed there wasn't a long line, and I don't know if this is true, that Adam did not tell everybody who bought something at the merch table, so I think that might be true. So, but there was, a select few of us. And I told Johnny, I was like, dude, you go ahead of me first, okay? And then I'll go, and then Robert will go. So he's like, okay. And we left enough space in between, like us fans left enough space so that way, the fan seeing Steve had their own privacy and stuff, And and when it was my turn, I was like outside I acted all cool and collected, but inside my heart was literally jumping out of my chest, and I was like, oh my god, what do I say? And hold on, I want to get something ready. Okay. And so I walk up there, I was like, hi Steve, and he goes, because I was wearing a Dead Daisies t-shirt, and he goes, the Dead Daisies, huh? I was like, yeah. I was like, I love them, they're a great band, have you ever heard of them? And he's like, oh, of course. He's like, I have a really good friend in that band. I was like, me too. Dean Castronovo. I'm pretty sure he's our mutual friend, right? He's like, yep. So we chatted a little bit, and it was fantastic. I mean, he's so nice, you guys. If you ever get the chance, if he ever comes and performs with his band in your area, please go see him. Please, you will not be disappointed. So we chatted, and then we got our picture taken, which is what I want to show you. Many of you have already seen this, but you see that? Look at that! Look at his smile! Look at my smile. Oh my god, the best moment of my life, you guys. So far. And he gave me a hug, and that was it. I was done. I was just like, Robert, you got to carry me to the car. So, oh my gosh, that was fantastic. I hope when all this COVID stuff dies down that they will go back on tour, and I hope he comes back to Dallas, because it's going to be 2 years pretty soon. Okay. All right. I need a drink, and then I'm almost wrapping my story up. So, okay. So, the next day, I get some clothes to ready to go throw in the laundry, and I take my Steve Augeri shirt, right? Well, I picked it up, and I looked at it, and I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, this looks really small. Like, and, look at me. I'm a big girl, okay? And I checked the tag, and it said extra large, and I'm just like, what? I was like, no. I was like, I know I got handed a 3X, right? And I think I haven't been an extra large since in like 20 years. So I think what happened was, because Johnny said he needed an extra large in a shirt. And I think what happened was Adam had the 3X in his hand, And then he put it back, and he had the extra large that he was going to give Johnny, but Johnny didn't want that shirt that I had gotten, and so there was like just a mix up, you know. And I was a little disappointed because I wanted to hurry up and wear that shirt in my town to, you know, be like, show everybody, hey, Steve Augeri band rules, you know. So I went to his website to see if there was a way I can contact somebody so I could send the shirt back, you know. I haven't worn it. I was going to go ahead and just send it back and see if I can get another one in my size. And so I messaged, well, there was a contact us or something. I was like, okay, I'll get in touch with his people, right? And the next day, his people is pretty much is him and his son and his wife. I found that out because the next day I get an email, and he's like, oh, hey, Dawn, it's me, Steve Augeri. And I'm like, oh, no way. I literally, when I messaged him back, I was like, Steve, no way. So, and he apologized. He's like, I'm sorry for the mix-up. And he's like, I want to make this right. He's like, I'll go ahead and, he's like, what is your address? I'll go ahead and get a shirt out to you. And he goes, and as far as the shirt you have, go ahead and pass it along to somebody. And so I did. I passed it along to my fellow Augeri fan who lives in Plano, Texas. And that completely made her day, week, month. So I did. And, okay. So I was like, cool, you know, I'm going to, you know, Steve's going to mail me a shirt. And so I waited like 3 weeks. Got nothing. And so I emailed him back and I was like, did you forget about my shirt? So literally. And he's like, oh my God, I did. I'm so sorry. He's like, I'm really, really, really sorry. And he felt bad. He even said, he's like, I feel so bad. So I was like, okay. He's like, I promise I'll get it out in the mail. So I waited another 2 or 3 weeks. Nothing. I was just, and I know he was doing various tour dates. And so I kind of let it slide. And then I messaged him. I was like, you know what? It's not a big deal. I'll get a shirt when you come back through Dallas, Fort Worth. And I said, just left that message. And I said, you know, have a good day. You know, I hope your tour is going well or whatever. And I heard nothing. Fast forward to my birthday, July 18th. And I was running errands. And I came home. And there was this huge, like, big, like, manila envelope sitting on my doorstep. And I'm just like, I'm not expecting anything. So I was like, I hadn't ordered anything. And I picked it up and I saw the address was Hi Hat Productions, which is his company, his production company. And it was from New York where he lives. And you guys, I literally like, I just was like, I couldn't contain myself. I was like, oh my God. So I go inside and I get some scissors and carefully cut open this envelope. And I will tell you what's in it. Now, let me sorry. You all have seen me wear this, okay? You have seen me wear this many times. I got my awesome Steve Augeri band shirt. And I thought that was it. But oh, no. No. He also sent me, hold on, I'm getting organized. He sent me a few of these stickers. That whole is mine. He sent me this 8x10. And it reads, Dear Dawn, please accept my apologies. Sincerely, Steve Augeri. You're forgiven. And he also sent this CD, which he personalized. See? And I mean, I was just like floored. I was like, no way. I was like, no way. I mean, it was amazing. And so we follow each other on Twitter and Facebook. And I privately messaged him and I was like, Steve, oh my God, thank you. I was like, you just really made my birthday just that much more special. And he was like, oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it came to you. I was just like, oh my God, I love the guy. But seriously, if you ever get the chance to go see him at concert, do it. Do it. You will not be disappointed. He's so kind. And he really cares about his fans. Okay, this video is going on 25 minutes and I am losing my voice. And I just want to let you know that I am thinking about all of you. And if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. Okay? Okay. I'm done. I can't do anymore. I can't talk. It hurts to talk. I love you guys. Bye.